Hey guys, how's it going? Today we're going to be talking about the Glock versus the M&P. So to start off with is the Glock 17. This is an M&P 10mm, Glock 19, and then M&P 9. So both of these guns are going to be polymer frame striker fired. Okay. These both accept a red dot or their optics ready. Okay. Now the main difference between these, I think, is going to be the grip and the trigger. So I think the trigger on the M&P is a lot better than a Glock trigger. So you have that nice take up. It's not spongy like the Glock. So you have the nice take up, you hit that crisp wall, and then it breaks. The reset is pretty nice too. Nice and tactile. While the Glock got some cat hair in there. Okay. This happens to be the Glock marksman trigger or performance trigger. Okay. With this one, you do get a nice take up. It's not spongy like a factory OEM stock Glock trigger. So you get a nice take up, hit a nice wall, and then nice and crisp. But that's the only exception. If you buy a Glock from the factory, you're going to get the stock trigger on it, which is very spongy. So you have this heavy, spongy take up. You do hit a wall, but then after that, it's like a staple gun. It doesn't really feel that great. It's heavy too. Try the M&P 9. It's gonna be the same deal. Nice take up wall. Nice clean break as well. Now this one, I want to compare with the Glock 17. So this is the M&P 9, 17 plus 1 with a 4.86 inch threaded barrel. I do have a comp on there right now. It is a true precision comp and a Surefire X300 turbo. On the Glock 17, again, threaded barrel, no compensator, X300 Ultra, RMR, suppressor height sights as well. These are tritium night sights, while the M&P are just white 3-dot sights. They are suppressor height though. As I mentioned before, it can take an optic. I don't have an optic on there right now, but essentially, if I did have an optic on there, it would be the same exact setup, pretty much. Okay, but they're both reliable. The Glock and the M&P are both reliable. The trigger and the grip on the M&P is going to be better. You do have the option of a manual thumb safety on the M&P. Okay, takedown on the M&P is going to be a little more complicated than the Glock, but it's not difficult. Here you have interchangeable back straps as well. So you can turn this, okay, turn that, pull it out, and change the back strap on it. Now the texture on it is really, really nice. So all around 360 you have this nice, basically stippled grip. Whereas the Glock is going to have the, I believe it's called the RTF texture. It's a little bit more slick. It doesn't hold on as well as the M&Ps, but it's still pretty decent. You can add back straps to it as well. I don't have any on it right now, but what you would do is, well, you wouldn't have a grip plug in there. Actually, some grip plugs work too with a back strap, but usually you'd have to take the grip plug off and slide the back strap on there and then push the pin through it. Okay. But again, this is the Glock 17 plus 1, just like the M&P up there. And the only real difference between these is, like I said, it's personal preference, okay? Because they essentially are the same thing, except one trigger's better, one grip is going to be better in my opinion. They both have accessory rails, options for suppressor height night sights, and you can get OEM threaded barrels for them. Okay. So at the end of the day, it's up to you. I am starting to like the M&P. I have been a Glock guy for a long time, and I'll always trust the Glocks. But after getting more into the M&Ps, I think I might rock the M&P more, and I might even, who knows, just forecasting, but I might even switch to the M&P. I think they're both great guns. Anyways, if you like the video, please leave a like, comment, share, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.